The stakes are super high for this. If you just want to have like you reading like, these are my hot takes.
Will Smith saved this movie in the same way he saved Suicide Squad.
Hey MsMojo, welcome to our new show where we'll be comparing musical numbers from Disney animated movies against their live action counterparts. In this video, we'll be looking at the song Friend Like Me from both versions of Aladdin to see if Will Smith's portrayal of the genie can hold a candle to Robin Williams' iconic performance, or if we'll need a substitution, exchange, or refund.
No substitutions, exchanges, or refund.
Never had a friend like me. Oh my. No, no.
So we're gonna be watching the 1992 version first. Headphones on, let's go right into it.
I have watched this so many times.
Master, I don't think you quite realize what you've got here. So why don't you just ruminate whilst I illuminate?
So I'm gonna pause right off the bat and say that
I want to watch it. The super key thing about this is that this is a reference to Cab Calloway, at least visually.
Can't you hear those hepcats call? Come on, boys, let's have a ball.
He's totally playing that old Broadway style, but then he's also bringing in words like dude.
I'm in the mood to help you, dude.
Kind of making things feel like he's grasping at different periods of history, which is totally Genie's charm. It's perfectly Robin Williams. It's just him doing everything under the sun, grasping things out of a hat, which he does later. So good for him.
Can your friends pull this out their little hat?
my friends cannot do that. There is a real speak singing vibe to this. Robin Williams really nailed that. He's not known as a singer, and that's a really good way for singers to express character.
You know, friends go abracadabra, let her rip.
Now that line, on the let her rip line, that's
Yes.
the only part in the song where it's not just right in the middle of the vocals, they kind of rip them out and let you kind of hear it louder. They do this actually a lot more in the 2019 version, and we'll get to that in a bit.
I'm learning.
You ain't never had a friend like me.
Here it is.
classic.
It's right there.
So do you like that version, Emily?
Yeah, it's alright. If I'm being perfectly honest, I don't think Aladdin as a movie would have succeeded without Robin Williams. This is the kind of song that lends itself well to the performer's strengths. It is the huge, big Broadway, sustained notes and belting out. But then if you have Robin Williams, he's like doing voices all over the place. And then with Will Smith, he's breaking into beatboxing, and it's the best.
I'm the best.
We all know this number, we all love this number. It made musical animation what it is today. Now let's watch Will Smith take a giant dump all over it.
The trauma.
Here I go.
Animals on the Drums is one of my favorite new trends in movies.
Shot for shot, it's pretty much the same so far, except the way the music is.
Well, Alibaba, he had them 40 thieves. Shahrazad, he had 1,000 tales.
It feels like Will Smith is just doing a whole music video for himself.
Will Smith kind of ushered in the era of the tie-in song with the movie, which then they leaned into here, which I think is a really good idea with Will Smith's hip-hop background.
It's ironic that this version of this feels more at home in the 1990s, considering it is an adaptation of a 1992 film. Huh.
Remember when we said that whole thing about the line rip, where it rips in your ears? As the genie's flying around, you can hear the genie kind of whipping around, and then also when he's inside the lamp, you kind of hear it's got this echoey, tinny quality.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is love that lamb, and then I'll say,
All the genies are singing, they spread it out.
you ain't never had a friend like me.
They have killer Broadway choreography for this song. You can't have choreography as much for animation, but this kind of different music video style really works well for that. Bringing you in a different way, with Jamal Sims doing the choreography and actually being the body double for Mina Masood most of the time. Makes me want to learn it.
Who knew?
Yeah, I did. Because I saw it.
I do wonder how much of it was improvised, because it does seem like it was all meticulously planned. Robin Williams' energy, infectious. Will Smith, over-rehearsed might be a word. Let us know in the comments below how you feel about what I just said.
Can your friends do this? Can your friends do that?
Again, my friends can't do any of this.
Go!
Beatboxing Genie, love the 2019 vibes.
I'm the genie of the lamp. I can sing, rap, dance, and
a chance.
I never expected an Aladdin movie to reference Star Wars, but it kinda did just there. If you look behind them, they go to light
I
speed.
got a genie for your sharks affairs. I got a
So watch for Genie in the Star Wars Genie Aladdin cinematic universe of a galaxy far, far away. Why not make everything a cinematic universe?
Because Disney owns everything.
friend.
Love the splits move. Classic big band choreography.
I miss the applause sign.
You can clap now.
I don't know if they ever thought of actually putting a microphone in his hand. He's a
But
genie.
so-
He can make a mic.
I think he has the capability, given what we just saw.
I was thinking who could have even come close to this, and the only thought I had was Neil Patrick Harris.
That's interesting. I want an alternate take with NPH now.
Maybe we'll get the remake.
The remake of the remake.
The remake of-
sequel, where they have Homer Simpson voicing the genie.
Here's Ginny! Now do Flanders!
What do you think of the auto-tune here?
I think it's great.
One wish or two or three.
And I normally don't, because when I saw something like Beauty and the Beast, you're supposed to hear the voices and like the rawness of the character. You don't hear it, and I get very mad.
I think what they did very cleverly is split the difference between realism and entirely fake and cheesy. So something like Lion King leaned a little too heavy into the realism side. It's talking animals, throw some autotune on them. I don't care, like, just let Pumbaa hit the notes, you know?
Rough! I did not know it was a Seth Rogen roast today.
Oh, I'm sorry, Seth.
When I was a young warthog.
Aladdin really cleverly splits the difference where you use autotune so you can use a full unbroken take rather than having to redo that note.
Yeah.
They can just pitch shift it, then he can hold the note for 2-3 bars and they just let it ride. In conclusion, my hot take is that this is the same song as the Fairly Odd Parents theme song.
I'm so thrown right now.
Ain't never had a friend like me.
I think we can both agree 2019 couldn't have possibly been the magic in the bottle lamp that the original was, because it kind of changed animation and led to Disney being able to do the live action adaptations. I still think Robin Williams and Will Smith both did a great job with it.
A lot of these new Disney remakes, we're talking, why did they do it? As a movie fan, I really want to lock into, why does this movie exist? Is there a reason that they updated it? Can they say something new? And I think Aladdin is one of the few that really finds a reason to exist, and Will Smith is a big part of that reason.
I'm the best.
So we hope you guys like this video. Be sure to let us know what you think of it in the comments below.
And as always, like and subscribe to MsMojo.